Hi, I'm Chris from Gears and Queers.
And I'm Chris from Sparkplug TV.
And this is Fun Girlie Car Time.
I have been watching True Detective on HBO Max. Huh?
What is that?
So it's got Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson in it.
Mm.
And when I tell you, I did not realize how attractive Woody Harrelson was until this.
Googling it now.
Until this series. And also, Matthew McConaughey is serving face the entire time that I've been watching it. It is so well written. The cinematography is to die for. The story is incredible. And like Matthew McConaughey's character is insane. And the only reason I'm watching it is because there's a new season with 2 new characters that looks really good. But apparently it's a whole series that I just am now finding out about. And it's amazing.
Wow. That's exciting.
Yeah. But I just wanted to tell you how horny I am for Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson.
Which is very valid. You want to be a beam between them in the Eiffel Tower.
Paris is looking nice this year.
Paris, there's always time for Paris. But I love this journey for you. I love this horniness.
Thank you.
Because what is content and what is a thing if not for the male gaze? It's for us.
The male gaze or the male gaze?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. How are you?
I am fabulous. You actually just made me think of something. I recently watched the movie Overboard, the 1987 feature film starring Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell, whom, if you are aware, are actually married. And
I think I did know that, yeah.
Something I did not expect was to be frothing at the fucking mouth for Kurt Russell during that movie. And I mean, Goldie Hawn's hot as hell, right? Because like at the time she was maybe like late 30s, early 40s. Like she was getting it. But like, baby girl, your man's back in 87. Like, why am I horny now? That was like 7 years before I was born.
Yeah. I mean, there's something about, and then I also looked up Woody Harrelson in the 90s and like, oh my God, the dude, I like a model, like just incredible. He's my parents' age. He was born in 61, but even 10 years ago when they shot that film, that series, he was 51 and he looked incredible at 51. I hope I look that good at 51. I hope I make it to 51.
Baby girl steps, right? Like 1, make it. 2, look incredible. This is actually unlocking another thing.
I just gotta keep running on the treadmill like I've been doing.
Oh, you've been running? Do you just put your problems up at the end and just pretend you're running from them?
I wish it was that easy.
Do you go to a gym or like do you have a gym at your property? How do you do this? Because I've been thinking of getting a gym membership because I would like to be skinny-ana.
We could both go on Ozempic. We could look like Kelly Osbourne. Have you seen her?
I did because she was defending her use of it.
She doesn't. Oh my God, where she was like, people who can't afford it are just mad. Like,
yes.
Oh my God, like, girl.
That's like almost verbatim what she said. Like that might be what she said. Like I saw it and I was just like, okay. That's a really fucking weird thing to say.
She looked
like go
wild. Off. I don't know.
It's like it just makes me sad because it's like, why are we not celebrating even my language just now? Like even, when you mentioned like the treadmill and stuff, like why are we not okay with our bodies? Why do we have to feel like that Mariah Carey meme where she's like a quarter of an inch thick to be happy with ourselves? Why is that? I'm asking the bold questions today on Fun Girlie Car Time.
I don't want to talk about this.
Oh my God, not the body dysmorphia on the call tonight, girls. Okay. How about cars? Because we made it 3 minutes and 55 seconds in and we have not talked about a vehicle.
I love cars.
What are you driving something this week? What's the new goss in Kluverland?
Yeah, it's pretty dry right now. I don't have anything to drive, and I haven't for a couple of weeks. I haven't for like over a month.
Really?
And that's fine. I'm honestly so backed up with content. I haven't even edited that CX5 video that we did together. Like, I am so packed up with people. Do you even remember doing that video?
Like, I do. I was trying to remember how long ago that was because time is a concept.
October, I think.
Shut the fuck up. That was not. Was it really?
I think it was October. Yeah, because we had planned to meet in October. You were going to come here originally in off-road. But then like you couldn't get the dogs babysat, and so
time is fake. I'm convinced.
Yeah, time is fake.
Wow.
So I haven't booked anything. I haven't reached out to anybody, and nobody has reached out to me with anything. And so I'm not driving anything, but I did go to the Chicago show,
yes.
And I have not talked about that on the pod yet. And it's definitely getting smaller. I mean, the shows are getting smaller. It's kind of sad. Stellantis was not there, but BMW was in a capacity.
Interesting.
Honestly, the X2 M35i, I think it's called, or I think the badge is, that honestly was my favorite one at the show. I kept going back to it because I was just kind of enamored by it. I mean, it has like a floating center console that's kind of like a BMW i3 a little bit, and then like the door pulls on the door panels are also floating, and they're like coated in silver, and they're really cool. It's got a twin turbo 4-cylinder. It had light up kidney grills, and it was just hot. It was in this like hot
those
red.
Door pulls are hot. Wow, that's cute. I haven't seen something like that.
It was a really interesting car. I really liked it a lot. Let's see what else was there. I saw the ZDX finally, the Acura ZDX. It's a lot nicer than the Prologue. It had a tri-zone automatic climate control system, whereas the Prologue did not.
Not the gatekeeping of that extra zone.
Well, they might have it in the. Well, no, that was the top. That was the top tier. Yeah, that was the fully loaded one. I saw the Escalade IQ, 100, almost the top. What the Escalade ick?
That's all I can think of. That's all I can think of.
Oh my god! It has a 55-inch widescreen pillar to pillar in like screens, like pillar to pillar. A 41 speaker sound system. 41 speakers. Where? At least 8 in the headrests.
Where are they putting them all? Like, I just love that because, like, what is that the most amount of speakers? Like, whomst has put the most amount in a vehicle, like a motor vehicle, right? Like, that's what I want to know because, like, girlies, it was not that long ago where 4 was like you were doing good. You had front ones and you had back ones. Car stereos used to be one speaker in the middle of the dashboard, and now we have 41.
True. Well, so the Grand Wagoneer's Macintosh speaker sound system has 23. No, it's Macintosh.
Who said that?
MCINT. Is that pronounced Macintosh? But it's Macintosh. It's spelled Macintosh. It is
23. Now I have to Google this. Hold on. It's like it's spelled Macintosh. Okay, here's a post from 2013. Pronounced the same way as Macintosh computers.
Oh, okay.
It's looking pretty unanimous, so it is Macintosh.
Okay. Wow.
At least I didn't let you keep saying Macintosh.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna go cry in a corner now. Okay, so the Grand Wagoneer has a
Not you taking a moment and still doing it. I'm dead.
I might keep all. I might
with like
keep
an
all
Irish
this in.
accent.
McIntosh. Nope. I'm great.
Oh my god.
So it's got a 23 speaker Macintosh sound system.
Yes, there we
and
go.
I specifically remember when I had the Series 2 Obsidian, they were in the ceiling. So they were like, there was a lot of speakers. Like, I think because you can't, I mean, how many you can put like maybe 3 max on the door panel. And then I guess the rest have to be put on the headliner.
Yeah, so like 4 doors times 3, that's 12. We still are, we got to get to 41.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a subwoofer. Maybe that's the one on the end, right? Like there's a subwoofer somewhere.
That counts. Maybe there's 2 subwoofers. I had 2 12s.
I honestly, why aren't they? Because if they aren't, like, give each seat a subwoofer. Costs be damn.
What if they put like an 8-inch subwoofer in each seat?
Right. Like, I don't want to be able to see without like everything vibrating when I'm in the Escalade Inc.
Right. And also, I just maybe that can go in place of the seat vibrator for when you almost hit something, when you back up and when you're pulling forward. I hate that feature.
The very first time I was driving a truck that had that feature, I literally almost like shit myself when it happened because, as you know, that's not like a nudge. That's like
no.
You are not expecting the platform upon which you are sitting to suddenly like
vibrate in motion.
Like, right. Like it, and it's like, it works. It gets your attention, but like at what cost? Right.
Yeah. But it also, if you didn't know it was coming, it might actually cause an accident.
Right.
Because you've already thought that you're in one. Because you probably already thought that you're in one. And so that you just like let go of everything, or I don't know. It's a wild feature.
Did we talk on the pod about when I got bumper tapped in Miss ML? Did we talk about that?
I think so. Yeah, because nothing happened to the other car.
Right, like it was fine. But like literally the first thing going through my head is like mechanical failure. Like it did not occur to me that somebody would hit me with their vehicle because like I try not to do that. And I'm in my head, I'm like, oh my God, the transmission's going to explode. Like it just slammed a shift. And it's like, no, bitch. Like Ethel over here in her fucking Cadillac decided that she wanted to be really close to my ass, which like
Ethel Kane.
Can't blame her. I wish. We do stand Ethel Kane in this house.
We do also stand Ethel Kane.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that was even one of her. I don't even know what I was singing. What else did I see? The Kia Carnival got redesigned. The Kia K5 got redesigned. Facelifts, not like full redesigns. They're making the Carnival an executive class car now because they are executive class cars in South Korea, kind of like the Crowns are in Japan. But they are trying to bring that to the States, whereas like it has like it's basically a lounge chair in the second row. It doesn't have massage chair functionality, which I find to be odd because if they're VIP seats, and they're also massaging in South Korea, but not here. So like I don't understand why we can't have that here because we like comfort, we like things.
We do, but there's like I'm sure you are actually more aware of this than I am. Like in Asian countries, like vans like are just they're not perceived the same way that they are here. Like that is like they have those Lexus vans, they have luxury vans, not even just like in the minivan shape, like a big boxy vehicle. And that is not like seen as like tacky or like, like cheap. Whereas I feel like the American like predisposition to that type of vehicle is like that's something that a mom totes around her fucking shitty ass soccer playing snot-nosed fuckwads in. And so do I have feelings about that?
Can you chill for 5 seconds?
But like that to me says that's probably why they took out the massage function for this market, is because like it's not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same. I get it. Yeah. And that was about it, really. I mean, again, like to round this out, you know, last year they took up like 2 portions of the second floor. I mean, the McCormick Center is absolutely the biggest fucking convention center I've ever been to, besides probably the one that I went to in China and Shanghai. But I mean, it's so big. But they only really took up like
so big.
Last year they took up 2 parts. Last year they took up 2 parts of it, and this year they only took up 1 section of the second floor, and it was just very surprising that it's really shrinking in size, and also dismaying. But anyhow,
auto shows in this economy.
Well, that's what Stellantis said.
Yeah. You made me think of something. I saw my first Kia EV9 on the road, which
okay.
I saw it maybe like a week or 2 ago, and I was very much not of the mindset that those were like being sold, but it had it had like a dealer like temp tag on it, and it was just street parked in like some Atlanta neighborhood, and I was like, okay, like she kind of cute looking. She has like some presence.
She's very cute. She's very cute. She is very big. I looked at a picture of the Palisade and the EV9 side by side, and if you look at it, it really does kind of look like a Palisade electrified. Like it looks like,
that's
especially
the
way
that.
Yeah, because it's a 3-row. It's kind of the same size. It tows,
and I mean they're printing money with those bitches, right? Like the Palisades and the Tellurides, like that has been.
They are
just
printing money with the Tellurides.
So I have to imagine, like, it's kind of weird. Like, why hasn't there been like something like the EV9 yet?
I don't know.
You have to answer for this. You specifically.
Okay. I don't know.
Wow.
What are you? Oh, can I tell you? I am just like, all I can think about is, and I can never say the name right. Hot Cars and Iced Coffee.
You said it right. Hot Cars and Iced Coffee.
I know, but I literally want to. Since I called it Iced Cars and Hot Coffee, that's all I want to refer to it as. And I've been trying to like promote it on my channel, and I don't want to confuse people. But I'm so excited.
Girl, I am literally so excited. I don't think I texted you this earlier because it was rapidly developing, but and I know we talked about this like a little bit on the pod, but so, you know, forgive me, girlies, if you are hearing this for a second time, because I'm excited and I don't give a fuck. But so part of the display is going to be every generation of M and GLE class. So like Miss ML, my beloved 1999 ML320, is the first generation M class. Then there was the W164, which is the elusive fucking chanteuse, apparently. Like, I don't know if I just don't know enough moms or aunts, but like that was the hardest one to find.
That's the facelift one, right? The one in the same body, but the facelift.
Different body entirely. It was the one that became car based instead of truck based, like mine is. The one that
the one that you posted about the other day.
Yes. The one where you were like, this is the hot bitch. Like, I love her.
That's the cuntiest one. I mean, I personally don't love it, but it's the cuntiest one. Absolutely, like fully.
It was the cuntification of the ML. Like it was becoming like they made the M class. We're going to tangent real quick. They made the M class because they were like, you're going to do outdoorsy things, but you don't want to get your SL dirty. And then they were like, fuck, all of the hot moms are buying our car. So then they cuntified it and made it more like directly what those moms want, right? But so anyway, back to the story. So this is part of the display was that we're going to have every generation. And we've got mine. We've got a W, or I guess it's still a W166. And then I want to say it's a V197. I'm not going to fact check that. Whatever the current GLE is. Got one of those too. But we could not get a W164. I had actually, if you might remember, I made like a TikTok and a reel of the the screen flipping down in a loaner car I had last time the ML was in service. So that's a W164. And it's, a loaner car from the shop that I go to. So I called them up and I was like, hey, like, can I borrow your car for a car show? And they were like, sure, but like, okay. And so the owner of the shop was actually kind of like, well, this car isn't really like perfect and it has our name on it. So like, what if we gave you, he offered me his personal vehicle instead, which is an R320 CDI, a diesel R-Class, the minivan looking thing. And
oh my God, I love I've actually never been in one, but I love, they're so quirky. Either.
They're quirky, they're gorgeous. The diesel is an exquisite vehicle. I have to imagine this one is peerlessly maintained. But I still had my eye on Miss W164. I was like, I need to have all of the girls together. And so I made a Facebook post earlier, and like the Instagram story that you were talking about, I've made posts being like, where is this queen? Do you have her? DM me, please. And we've got one locked down for the show. It is, I just realized I don't know what year it is. It's an ML 500, so it's a V8, and it has 323,000 miles.
Ooh. Watch out, Toyota.
And I'm just like, this car needs to make it to the show, and that's all it needs to give me. But well,
if it's made it this far, it probably can make it to the show.
Don't jinx it. But I'm very excited because we're gonna have those. We're gonna have brand new Mercedes-Benz models. Why don't you tell the girls at home what you are bringing to the show?
Well, I was gonna keep it a secret, but I guess I can spill the tea. It doesn't really matter. I don't. Nothing is real. Everything's awful. Can you tell I'm in such a good mood today? Yeah, I'm bringing a Jaguar F-Type. It's forest green, and I'm pretty sure it's got a saddlebag brown interior. And hot. I've sat in them. I've driven them maybe 5 feet in total to position them for a TikTok, but I've never actually driven one. So I am going to take as much opportunity that I can to just sit in it and drive it for like the 3 days that I'm in Atlanta.
You picking that car up in Raleigh, or is it in Atlanta?
No, I'm picking it up in Atlanta. So I'm like bringing my car to Prestige on Friday and then swapping it out for Miss F-Type. So I'm going to look like a hot fucking bitch in Atlanta.
You're going to be like, sorry that you're also poor.
Sorry that you can't afford Ozempic, but...
Oh my God, it's going to be giving Kelly Osbourne the whole time. You're like, sorry, you can't afford it. That's why you're mad. Yeah.
Like literally. And I was also thinking about buying a cunty outfit for this weekend, but I think I'm just going to show up in what I have, and the car's cunty enough. I don't got money for all this.
you don't gotta stunt too hard.
But yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, we are staying in a house. It'll be like the hype house, like influencers, like in a house making content together. We're gonna like do the renegade and like renegade.
I am living for this.
No, we're out. You think Jake's gonna dance on camera
after a few drinks, perhaps?
Yeah, maybe.
No, but I am so fucking excited for this show, girl. Like like all the pieces are clicking into place. I'm so glad that you're coming. I'm so glad that some of our other mutual girlies are coming. We have like over 42 cars registered right now. And I keep
Do you think I'll meet my husband?
Yes. I can't guarantee it'll be a good one. But
you can't guarantee that I'll meet a good man. Is that what you just said?
Girl, we can find you a husband.
Well,
whether he's one you want to be married to is the question. But people keep being like, oh yeah, like I'm coming to that show. And I'm like, you haven't registered. So I have no fucking clue how many people are actually going to show up. So it'll be a number. I know there will be cars. There will be people, and there will be cars.
We need to have. Can we get like? And maybe this is like a later on down the line thing. We need to have like go-go boys. We need to have. We need to have drag queens. We need to have drag kings. We need to literally. It literally needs to be like a fucking like circuit party with cars.
Bitch, yes, 1,000 times yes. I want us at a drag strip. I want Trixie and Katya. I want to see dicks out. I want to see.
Yes.
I want to see.
I want to see Hole.
Debauchery. I want to see Hole, and I want to see someone doing a quarter mile in the same field of view.
like running that. Or driving?
Yes. I myself do not run unless I am being chased. But perhaps I could look at a man running. I think that could be really good for me.
Well, yeah, no, I'm very excited. Maybe we could have some like, maybe even like hire like some celebrity talent. Like, I mean, obviously you mentioned Trixie and Katya, but also maybe we could have like, oh my God, maybe we could have Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson.
I would like to see it. I would personally very much like to see it. To answer your original question, will there be coffee? That part is TBD. We're hoping to have coffee. We got approval to have music, which was going to be really awkward if I could not blast my gay little playlist. So
true.
Again, like the pieces are clicking into place. It's not this weekend, but next weekend. Although by the time this audio comes out, it will be next weekend. So very much looking forward to it.
Looking forward to see you. We're going to be in the same place again. So, annoying stuff.
I thought we were past that with the
bubble,
the balloon thing.
I know. Well, I don't know. I think we can end it here. I'm kind of tired. I've got some stuff to do around the house. And I don't think we really have much else to talk about. Are we having any guests soon?
We have a guest next month from Aston Martin.
Oh my God. I love Aston Martin. That new, they redesigned the Vantage and it looks phenomenal. It was just, Oh yeah. It's the 2025 Aston Martin Vantage. Holy fuck. It looks so much better than the outgoing model. The outgoing model, just like the headlights were too small for how big the grille was. And I'm going to ask this guest coming up why he made it that way, because he personally single-handedly designed the car.
I do agree with you. The headlights in the outgoing car were a little bit too small, but this is looking very hot. I'm very interested in this next car.
The 25 is hot.
Well, we will inquire with them soon. Iana.
Yes, can't wait. Thank you so much for listening to today's podcast. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, and rate, review, and subscribe on any and all platforms. We are on Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Music, or anywhere else you get your podcasts. Our home podcast site is over here on Spotify. We also have our contributions open on our Spotify platform, and I would just like to give Michael Fury a shout out. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Thank you so much for contributing to the podcast. You can contribute 99 cents a month, $4.99 a month, or $9.99 a month. You can cancel it at any time. We put it right back into the podcast in the form of advertising and or equipment. We haven't bought any equipment yet, but hopefully someday we'll have enough listeners that we can buy equipment. Hopefully a soundboard with some moaning noises. Hopefully. Or we could just use Chris. But yeah, thank you guys so much. We try to come out every Monday. If we don't come out on every single Monday, please be patient with us. We do what we can. Anything else, Chris?
No.
Bye.
Bye.